Yo, what's going on YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well today, and welcome to another episode of the Race to Division 1. You guys can see our record there, 20 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. Not too shabby so far throughout the first 3 seasons. We're now into Division 6. If you missed the previous episode, we played 1 game into Division 6 so far, and we changed our striker partnership. We no longer have Anelka and Benzema. We changed over to Jovetic and Dzeko, so we'll see how it's going to go throughout Division 6 if we have to make changes. Stepping right into the first match, a 4-1-2-1-2 full Serie A team, and you guys can see Daniele De Rossi as a cam. What? Kind of awkward, but he actually changes to a 4-3-3 in game. So he's not playing the 4-1-2-1-2 here. He's actually playing the 4-3-3, which makes a lot more sense to why he did what he did, but I'm not sure why he just doesn't set it to a 4-3-3 to begin with. Not sure why he went into that game in the 4-1-2-1-2. A little bit lucky here to maintain possession. Pedro makes a nice run, goes for a weak-footed shot. You guys know he's got a 5-star weak foot. Unfortunately, doesn't get enough curve on it. Piqué creates a chance with a header, and it falls right to Javi Garcia. Not sure if he was offsides or not. A lucky goal. I will admit that was a very, very lucky goal, but we'll take it. 10 minutes in, we find ourselves up 1-0. Nice bit of play here by Dzeko. Slows the play down. Nice dribbling. Gets some space. Rips a shot off. Buffon with a wonderful diving save to go ahead and make sure that things are still at 1-0. Then we're going to do a nice job of maintaining possession here. Jovetic shielding off Ogbonna, using some strength, find Pedro on the wings. Look at this ball roll, gets rid of Constant. Then Cannavaro, a terrible challenge. Terrible challenge, goes for the slide tackle, completely misses the ball. Should be a red card, but fortunately for my opponent, he still remains with 11 men on the pitch. Look at this great dribbling sequence by Pedro. Great job to just keep the ball tight to his feet and get around a couple of defenders. We get the penalty, as you guys can see. Number of people to take this one. We're going to go ahead and take it with Jovetic, and we're going to go right down the middle, right a dagger through Buffon's heart as he does not press up on the right stick. And that's going to give us a 2-goal lead so far with 30 minutes in this match. Nice build-up play here by my team. Lots of 1-2 passing going on. Find Dzeko, make the run, and eventually Pedro again finding himself in great positioning. A nice ball roll one more time. This time Buffon is in great position to make the save, but right before the half, 40 minutes in, look at Dzeko right here. Completely does the whole team. Keeps the ball close. Finds some space, demolishes it with his weak foot, and that's going to be the 3rd goal of the match. Just some great dribbling. Ooh-wee, that was tasty, Dzeko. That was tasty. That's the kind of performance I want to see from my strikers. Great job of dribbling, maintaining possession, getting some space, and striking it with a beautiful finish into the bottom left corner. You guys see the match stats there. He had 0 shots on target, and he had enough at this point. Quits out of the match, and we get an easy win in Division 6, so we'll go ahead and take that. Again, match stats speak for themselves. This game was pretty much dominated by our side, so we'll go ahead and take that victory and hop into the next match shortly after we put some contracts on our players. No adjustments to the team for right now. Pretty happy with how it performed. We'll have to see how it goes throughout the next match, and the next match is going to be interesting, so stay tuned. You guys are going to see some guy with just the will to win, some guy who will just do anything to get a victory. Shake and Bake FC 4-2-3-1. Beautiful squad here. And he's also got some steroid cards on some of his players, so it was going to be a tough match, but we had a lot of chances. Now, the one thing against the 4-2-3-1, the midfield is so congested, it's hard to build up through the middle. You guys are going to see Javi Garcia go for a shot, but there's so many people in front of it that it just gets blocked out for a corner. So we're going to roll the dice here, try to get something out of it, and he defends it nicely. Nothing out of that corner, but it was all me this match for the most part. He didn't really do much attacking. Seemed like he was playing on ultra defensive. Look at that strike from Dzeko. Hits the post. We get it right back. Nasri with a clear shot on goal, but Neuer comes through with some clutch genes. Look at this strike from Nasri right before the half. My goodness, a beautiful save. We get a corner in the 45th minute. Thought EA would save me, but somehow Neuer gets to that one as well, and things are still at 0-0. He had nothing going on for him in the first half, really, to be honest with you guys. He had maybe one or two long shots, but that's really about it. Nothing even concerning me. I had 7 shots, all on target. He had 2 shots on target. I had 58% possession, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. You got to keep going, keep attacking. Another shot here, not well placed at all. Eventually, he's going to switch the play here right to Royce, and over the top through ball, which I knew was coming. Sacco, I tried to head it back to my keeper, but my keeper stares at the ball, goes out for his corner, so I create his chance, and look what happens. Look what happens. The first corner he gets, which is not even from his own attack that he created. I head the ball to my keeper. It goes out, and he ends up scoring. So very, very unlucky for me. So eventually I decided, you know what, maybe it's time to bring Benzema back onto the pitch. He's been playing so well for me. Why did I get rid of him? I just wanted to use Jovetic so bad. So I went ahead, put Benzema back on the pitch, but look at what my opponent does. Like, this is the stuff that's so annoying. He goes 5 at the back, so he changes his 4-2-3-1 to 5 at the back. He passed around the back for quite a while. I put my team on team pressing, high pressure, anything possible to try to get the ball here. Eventually, we will get the ball, and we do get chances. I mean, I cannot do anything but blame myself. I had plenty of chances. Right here, Jovetic is gone. All that needs to be done is finishing, and we fail miserably. Complete fail. We try finessing it, do not get the right finesse off, and it was just bad news at that point. Again, he's going to go back to passing around the back with his 5 at the back formation that he switched to. Just very frustrating, and there's no one to blame but myself. There really is no one to blame. I had multiple opportunities to finish. I had multiple opportunities to score, and all I can do is learn from this. That's one thing you got to do from any FIFA loss or anything that goes wrong or not your way. You got to learn from it. Another chance here that we just don't get a clear shot on goal. Time's ticking. He was passing around the back quite a bit, and just very frustrating not to do well this game. I was really hoping to win this one, especially being it our 3rd game into Division 6. And wow, man, just watching it over, I regret not being able to finish the chances I had. And my attack has to get better, plain and simple. I have to get better at attacking. I mean, that's all that's left to be said. We have to get better at attacking. I used to play against Giuseppe Guastella quite a bit. For those of you guys who know him, he's a professional FIFA player. I played a lot against him, and he used to say the same thing. He said, "Smarro, you're a good player, man, but just work on your attack. Your defense is there, but your attack needs to get a little bit better." And I do have to agree, we have to get better. We get a 90th minute chance, but it falls his way. He clears it out, and he gets the victory. I mean, you guys pretty much knew the outcome of this match. Very disappointed in myself. I should have won that one. Should have won, or at least drew. Neuer played amazing for him, I gotta say, but we end up losing 1-0. And you guys can see the match stats. They were in our favor, but man, he just had the will to win. I mean, changing to ultra defensive 5 at the back. I believe he changed to a 5-3-2 ultra defensive after scoring 1 corner goal. So a bit disappointed that we couldn't pull one away. It's all right, though. We got to learn from that. We got to learn from our losses. That's one thing I always say, and I've always said this previously before, too. A lot of people, they might have a lot of losses, and I am actually more worried about playing someone who has more losses than someone who wins every game. The reason why is the person who's got more losses probably has learned from all of those losses and has corrected himself to make sure that he doesn't lose to it again, while someone who's got most of the wins may have not seen something yet to go ahead and correct himself. So you always have to use your losing as a learning experience. But with that said, that's going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give it a like and share it with your friends. It really helps me out. And if you guys want to see daily FIFA content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I mean, what else you gonna do? We'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Later.